Why did Bryson, Cam Young, and JT all switch to the new Pro V1x Double Dot? I'm Matt, and this is the Bogey Depot. The Pro V1x Double Dot, what is it? Well, the Pro V1x Double Dot is the new tour-only experimental golf ball by Titleist. So where does the Pro V1x Double Dot sit in the Titleist lineup? Well, first, let's look at the Pro V1. The Pro V1 is the golf ball to end all golf balls. It's the one that everybody plays. Probably not the one everybody should play, but it's the ball that everybody plays. The Pro V1x, it's based loosely off the Pro V1, and this probably is the golf ball that a lot of people should be playing. It spins a little more, it flies a little higher, it goes a little bit further. The Pro V1x Left Dash, that's the one that Bryson and those guys were playing, and this is a ball that flies a hair lower than the Pro V1x, a little bit higher than the Pro V1. It spins less than both of them, and it's hot off the face. It's a lot harder of a golf ball too. It kind of feels like you're putting and hitting balls with hitting a rock. It's just not, it's not the softest golf ball out there. It doesn't have epic amounts of spin around the green. It goes far and straight unless you ask Bryson, and he says it doesn't go straight enough for him. So what does Titleist do? Titleist goes out and brings out the Pro V1x Double Dot. So what the hell is the Double Dot? Well, Pro V1 doing what Pro V1, or Titleist doing what Titleist does. It doesn't name it something different. That would be way too easy for all of us. We have to call it the Pro V1x Double Dot because right beside the name Pro V1x, it has two dots on the left-hand side of it. And what does that ball do? Well, it's the lowest flying of all of them. It doesn't spin very much, but it does spin pretty well around the green. So when I say it doesn't spin much, it doesn't spin much off the driver. It doesn't spin much off the irons. It launches really, really low, but it does have some spin around the green. And that's what these guys like. They want something that's going to fly straight and something that is going to have a little check form around the green. And that's something that the Pro V1x Left Dash doesn't have. It does not spin very well around the green. So who should be using this? Well, not a lot of guys. A few tour pros have changed to it. Bryson has moved to it. That's the ball kind of he was talking about with at the Masters, that he wanted a new golf ball that flew straighter, and his ball at those swing speeds curves too much and blah, 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 blah. And he probably was right. JT, Justin Thomas, has also switched into this golf ball. And Cam Young, both of them switched into it kind of for the same reason. Now, Cam Young, I believe, went from a Left Dash, and JT went from a Pro V1x into the Pro V1x Double Dot. I'm even confusing myself with all these dots and dashes. The Pro V1x Double Dot. And they went into these balls, again, a little more controllable lower flight for them is something that they like. We think we hit it high. These guys hit towering golf balls. I think I saw something like Rory McIlroy is hitting golf balls, hitting drives 140 feet in the air. That's insane. The young stud out at your club that swings at 10 million miles an hour doesn't come close to hitting it that high and that far. These guys are anomalies. And guys, even though JT's not thought of as a long guy, he's long. Guy averages over 310 on drive. I mean, you and I, these normal humans don't do that kind of stuff. And Cam Young, he hits it even further. So these guys are using it to control the spin mainly off their driver and their long irons. So it doesn't spin quite as much, and it gets around the green, has a little check for them. So who should buy it? Probably nobody. Titleist says 3 to 6% of tour pros are fit into this golf ball. That's not a lot. If it's 3 to 6% of tour pros, how many of it is of regular dudes? Like 0.1%? I don't know, but it can't be very much. So unless you're hitting it in the 310 to 330 range off the tee and you're having trouble with a massive hook, this ball is probably not for you. And you also better be hitting it about 130, 120 feet in the air, or again, this ball is probably not for you. So is it something you should be waiting for and waiting for them to release to the public? No, not so much. I'm Matt. This is the Bogey Depot. Hit 'em straight.